Hey guys, so today I'm doing my spring nail polish favorite. As with any nail polish video that I've ever filmed, I have way too many options here. I have like lots of pastel colors and then some indie glitters and things like that. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is blues. Pastel blues, even like not quite pastel blues. I just love blue nail polish. So that's like my biggest thing right now is blues. So there are a few here from Essie that I think would make really great spring nail polishes. Two of them have actually come out this spring. So this one is Borrowed in Blue, and I talked about this in my favorites video, my March favorites, and it's just a powder like baby blue color. I'm going to go through these kind of fast because I do have a lot. This one is from the Essie 2013 Resort collection, which is new. I think it's their like the latest collection that they've released. And this is in the Cabana. This one is actually very, very similar to Where's My Chauffeur. It came out with the Christmas collection, or the holiday collection, or the winter collection, whatever they want to call it. But it's not identical, but it is really close. I don't think you really need both. But this is a really nice color. And then the last one came out with the collection that Essie came out with in the spring, previous to the Resort collection, which is Avenue Maintain. And it's kind of a medium blue color. I really like this. I love my blues. I know L'Oreal also has a bunch of really nice pastel colors out, and I think there's one or two blues in that collection. And when with Simple Colors and all the other ones at the drugstore, there are plenty of comparable colors that you could find that are less than the price of an Essie. So running off of blues, the next thing that I love are greens. This is Essie's Mint Candy Apple, which everyone like freaks out about this color, and it is a really nice color. It's a lot lighter and a little more blue than most like mint colors are, so I think that's what makes this one so unique. But as far as mint colors, China Glaze I know has a mint color, which everyone knows the name, but for some reason I can't think of it right now. Sally Hansen Hard as Nails, the extreme wear ones, like in the taller, like cylindrical bottles, those, I know they have a green one in there that's really nice, like a minty green, and I think you'll probably find minty green in a lot of different brands. I think Revlon still has one too. So the next color, this reminds me more of like almost like pistachio pudding, but a little bit darker. And this is called First Timer, and this also came out with the Resort collection for this year. So this is a really nice green color. It just like, I want to eat it. Like it just looks like it tastes really good, if that makes any sense. Probably not at all. So as far as the pinks go, I'll get the other Essie out of the way because so far they've all been Essie. This is the last one. This is Fiji, and this is a really nice, like very, very pale pink color. It's actually what I have on my nails right now, which are really messy because I did them really fast to film with. This is kind of like just a very clean, like light, fresh looking. And I think that's why all the spring colors are pastels and light colors, because they just look like clean and fresh. But this is a really nice one. I really, really, really want to get Butter London's Teddy Girl because it's like this but pinker, and it's so pretty, but I don't want to buy another nail polish right now. And then another really nice pink is from Lime Crime, and pretty much all of Lime Crime's nail polishes would be perfect for spring because they're all pastels and they're all like, you know, light kind of fresh colors. They also have a really nice blue. This one is Parfait Day, and it's a really nice pink, and it's like pastel but it's bright at the same time, and all of their colors are kind of like that, the green one especially. I don't know how they do it, and I don't know how to explain it, but it's bright and it's pastel at the same time, and this is another one that's like that. This is Parfait Day. This one is from Butter London, and this is Trout Pout, and it's kind of like this salmon-y color. This is really nice. It looks nice and bright. Any like pink kind of orangey color looks really nice for spring. But yeah, this is again another cream finish polish, and this is kind of a lemming of mine for a really long time, and I finally picked it up. This is a really nice color. I think Essie has one that's very, very similar to this, and I believe it's called Cute as a Button, but I'm not 100%. But you could probably find a comparable color to this. Sally Hansen Hard as Nails, the extreme wear, again in like the cylindrical bottle. They have a Coral Reef, which I think is a little bit brighter than this, but it's still like it's really close. So like that color. The last like pink that I have is kind of like the nudie mannequin hands color. This is I Got a Blush on You, and this is from Sephora by OPI. And this is just a really nice, like clean looking nude color. It's a little more pinky nude. I know a lot of nude nail polishes tend to, at least on me, just look like foundation on my fingernails, which is kind of gross. This one leans a little bit more pink, and it changes the whole look of like nude nails. So this is a really nice color for anyone that's looking for like a nude nail polish, and anyone that's like my color or maybe a little bit darker. I think this would look really good on them. I didn't have a ton of these two, purple and a yellow, just because most of my purples are dark, and once you have one pale yellow, you don't really need another one, although I do have two. So anyway, the yellow is Lemon Fizz from China Glaze, and I have the one from Lime Crime, which is pretty much an exact dupe of this. But I showed this one because it is a little bit more affordable, and it's just like a pale pastel yellow color, and these are really great for spring. I think pastel yellow, maybe it's just like an Easter thing for me, but I feel like that's like the spring color, is like a pastel kind of yellow color. So yeah, I really like that for spring and Easter too, but Easter will be over by the time I post this video. And then this one from Lime Crime is Lavendairy, and it's a pastel purple, but like with all of the weird like lime crime colors, I don't know how they do this, but they're both pastel and bright at the same time, and this one definitely falls into that category as well. Now the only thing with these is they're kind of expensive, and you get like a little bit less than you do in a normal nail polish bottle, and they do dry kind of like a satiny finish, but top coat and you're all set with that. So, and it's almost over. So I have two that are kind of like the glitter mixed in a colored base style nail polishes. I don't particularly like these a lot. I know a lot of the indie sellers are making them right now, but these are two that I absolutely love. The first one is from China Glaze, multicolored glitter in a white base, and this one is, it's a Trap-eze. And these are really nice. This is actually opaque enough that you don't need a ton of coats for this. Probably two. You could probably get away with 2 coats. It's a little difficult to apply. It's like chunky and weird. It's definitely like a different experience than other nail polishes, but it looks really nice in the nails, and it's very springy and summery, and I like it a lot. And the next one is pretty much the same, but it's in a pink base. This is Candy Shop from Deborah Lippmann. Deborah Lippmann polishes are freaking outrageous. Icing has an exact dupe of this, also called a Candy Shop, which is probably only a couple dollars. I didn't know about that when I bought this color. Kind of wish I did, but so you guys know, you can get an exact dupe of this from Icing or Claire's. Maybe it's Claire's. It's one of those two. Now that I think about it, it might be Claire's. But anyway, it's exactly the same. This is just the multicolored glitter in a pink base, and I really like this color. It looks so nice on. So the last 3 that I have are the indie glitters that work well for spring. This first one is from I Love Nail Polish. This is actually from their Valentine's collection, but it looks really nice for spring too. It's gold and teal, kind of like very pale teal, very pale blue glitters, and it's just very light and very pastel-y. None of these glitters are exceptionally chunky, so when you do put them on your nails, they just look really nice, and they look very feminine, and they're not like overpowering. So this is a really good one. I'm not 100% that you can still get this. However, I know she came out with the entire spring collection, which has a bunch of really nice glitters in it that are very similar in consistency and texture to this, and I'm sure she has a color that's also very light and springy. So, and the last 2 are from Candy Lacquer. Candy Lacquer is my favorite indie seller. This one is Candy Girl, and this has some flowers in it, but it's a lot of like lighter pastel colors, pinks and blues and greens, and iridescent colors, and there's stars in here too. There's like all kinds of shapes, but it's a really nice kind of like mixture of spring colors. Makes me think of like a garden, and it looks really, really nice on the nails. I wore this over, what did I wear this over? I think I actually wore it over Trout Pout, and it looked really nice. So that's an option. And the next one, the last one, is Bunny Dreams from Candy Lacquer, and this one is incredible. Moons and stars and all different colors, and there's like these little tiny stars, which I've never actually seen tiny like star glitter like that. Lots of white and green, and then this has a lot of metallic kind of Easter colors mixed in. Unfortunately, she only stocked this once, and she's not going to make it again, but she came out with a Bunny Dreams 2, which looks like it's pretty much the same, but this is just a gorgeous, gorgeous color, and I'm really happy that I just managed to get my hands on this. But yeah, this is fantastic for spring, and of course it's Eastery because it's bunnies, but this is a really, really, really great color. So yeah, those are my spring nail polish picks. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.